Hi everyone, it's LXTHON and we are approaching our Hackathon 13-14 June where we're going to have 3 challenges in AI. Today we are welcoming Dmitry from Vexa.ai, one of our challenges, and we're going to unleash this challenge and discuss the details, what's expected. And Dmitry, hello.
Hey Daniel, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Today we're having Dmitry in Lisbon. Despite the lecture challenge, he is there in Basel. So here's like a local challenge provider. And Dmitry, let's get into some history. Like, how did you decided to create Vexa.ai?
Oh yeah, it's a long story short. I've started a proprietary normal startup product, which was a meeting note taker about a year and a half ago, and since I've been using open source just all the time throughout my career as a data scientist, machine learning practitioner, and software engineer. Yeah, I feel like it is a good idea to open source the entire thing. Yeah, so I did that. I open sourced the note taker, and since that time, it actually was quite a no, just a few weeks ago. It evolved dramatically, and the community is rising. And now it's an infrastructure layer. It's not a final product. It's an infrastructure. It's an API, which is uh, which is created for builders.
Okay. So to be honest, I'm fascinating how you promoting your open source project. It's open source? Am I correct? Yeah. So
It's an Apache 2 license product, so it's fully open source.
that's awesome. Yeah. Maybe a little startup polarizing question, like how are you gonna earn money on this open source project?
It's quite a few options on how you can monetize your open source product. And before taking this step, I've actually spoke to a few commercial open source founders, and yeah, this works. And we are publishing hosted API, which is a commercial product, and this is our main bet for that. But it doesn't mean you can self-host the entire thing yourself.
Yeah. To
It
be honest, it's
just
great.
make your life easier and your experience like a white gloves experience.
Yeah. It's cool because it doesn't mean that open source is like money free. It's not true. We can have a business with an open source product, and that's really awesome. And you contribute to the humanity wellness. That's awesome. And let's go a little deeper to your product, like what Vexa AI is about, what's its killer feature, and like
Yeah.
where participants can thrive.
Yeah, actually, it's quite simple. We, you have two main API endpoints. With the first one, you drop a bot into a Google Meet or Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Google Meet is implemented right now, and the another one you just get real time transcripts as you speak, as you participate in the meeting. That's the thing. And yeah, you can get an API key just in a few clicks and start implementing this thing in 5 minutes.
Cool. So I know that actually you have a full team to develop the Vex AI, and your development is going really rapidly. So I just was really wondering, like, what was the key point you made decision to join LXTHON?
uh, feel like it's a great opportunity to expose the open source project to the wider community of builders. And I also believe is that like let's take as an example like OpenAI API or Anthropic APIs. It's a very powerful, very powerful machine is behind the hood, is delivering the output. But it's quite easy to actually start and implement an OpenAI. It's pretty much the same thing, is that it gives you extra capabilities and I'd say an extra dimension of product building is that you have now a full and simple and easy access to to your conversations, to conversation of your final users, of your end users.
Okay, that's awesome. So
Basically, the thing is that you can build a product like Fathom or Otter or Fireflies in a matter of hours, starting from this API and from Vexa API plus OpenAI API, and take one of the ready SDKs we have open sourced. So you will be starting from scratch. You'll be starting from a very capable API, some very flexible and simple SDK. So you'll be able to build a meeting note taker or whatever workflow in a matter of hours.
okay, that's cool. So to be honest, like you really developing community a lot, and this is not just like a pet project. It's absolute enterprise that's posted into the open source, and contributing to it can really make a name. And what I would like to ask further, and I think maybe it's one of the last questions, is what are you expecting from participants to do in a hackathon within your challenge?
Yeah. Okay. I'm a startup founder, evolved from a data engineer, basically, and I understand the value of the audience a lot and the product market fit a lot. And since we have a powerful infrastructure, still what makes difference is this end users that are going to use specific products that are built on top of it. So my expectation is that the teams would build something that people want, which is what like which is uh, the startup community is like the mantra of the startup community. But you can now do it based on powerful APIs with vibe coding, and today it's actually a kind of probably magnitude fold faster than a year ago. So I've been building for quite a while, and uh, my own capabilities as a coder, as a builder, are at least 10 times bigger than a year ago. And since you're having capable APIs, you got capable AIs that are going to leverage your capability as an engineer and as a product owner. You will be able to build stuff super quick, and that's what
Okay,
we expect for
so
this.
using Vexa.ai as an accelerator to build a powerful solution.
Uh, to use capable APIs like Vexa, like LLMs, and AI, AI coding, vibe coding, as people say now, as an accelerator.
Okay, that's to be awesome. And let's wrap it up all together by going through a blitz to the end. I would like to. I will ask questions, and I expect you respond as quickly as possible. Like first, come into your mind. Maybe start.
Okay, let's get
Yeah,
it.
the first question I'm asking to everyone: startup or big tech?
Me startup. It's about it.
Okay, nice. Open source or proprietary?
Open source always. Open source default is the default option.
Okay, so you really work for world community. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so live code power or ChatGPT?
Live code power. What is live code power?
I mean, human coding or GPT coding?
You need to know what you're doing and let AI code for you.
Yeah, that's great. To be honest, like it's not always necessary to answer A or B. You may have your own opinion, and yeah, say
Yeah, but the thing is that you basically, just know what you're doing at all times and let AI code for you.
okay. Let's go. Eclipse or JetBrains?
None.
Idea. You need to choose one. We will go through a labyrinth.
I'm using VS Code fork, which name cursor.
Okay. Idea, JetBrains idea or VS Code?
VS Code.
Okay. VS Code or Eclipse?
VS Code.
Okay. VS Code or Cursor?
Cursor.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
but
Yeah. Cursor or Vim? Yeah, go ahead.
it depends. It depends. Just because VS Code is a massive and open source,
That's very important. Yeah.
and that's why we're having Cursor and Windsurf and all the other things.
Yeah. Okay. Say Cursor or Vim?
Vim.
Okay, yeah, true programming. So, and the very last question, like yesterday, Sam Altman announced that he bought Eve, that's former designer of Apple. I would like you to say very shortly, like what to expect from their collaboration.
I'm not aware of it. Tell me first.
Okay, nice. See, actually, Sam Altman is an OpenAI. Yeah, he acquired the team of Eve, who was working for Apple. It's a guy who created like all the iPhone designs, Apple Watch designs, and blah blah. So everything we know from Apple, like top tier design made by him. And Sam Altman acquired him to create a new era UX and UI. Sam Altman announced that to create something really new, we needed designers, technicals, and like a product power and understanding people. And Eva is the only person who know everything about it, all of this.
So it's not about hardware design. It's more about software design or both.
Sure. Artist, yeah. No, it's even about artist. It's like visual design.
Okay, so more about the interface.
Yeah, and it's like a hardware interface, everything all together. Like it's a top league, Premier League in design. I think you're also capable to design an architecture too.
Yeah, I think the idea behind this might be is that ChatGPT is becoming the number one interface to replace, and not to replace Google, because Google was like the first step to the other layer of interfaces, and but that's going to change just because we don't need all these interfaces. It's also one of the idea of Vexa is that you don't need another interface. You don't want another interface. You want a capable API and to plug into to your chat GPT, to plug into your chat interface. So I believe the idea behind it is that they want to make a ChatGPT the interface of everything, just because the rest of the internet is becoming a data provider, just an ecosystem of APIs, and that's why that's why we chose the path of an infrastructure API layer, just because it's that easy to convert it into a product and to integrate it elsewhere today. And I believe since we still, as humans, uh, we need interfaces. So yeah, they probably want to create the interface.
Yeah. To be honest, I feel like it's such a great topic that it deserves to have a separate podcast. But now I would like to say a huge thank you to you, Dmitry, and to all the audience. So please join LXTHON, register. Just follow the link l.xthon.eu. Choose the Vexa.ai case, Vexa.ai challenge. Participate and compete for 3K euro prize fund. See you here in Lisbon, 13, 14 June. Don't forget that it's hybrid hackathon. You can participate it online, offline, whatever you would like to. But know that for offline participation, it's a limited capacity. The venue registration will soon be posted to the dashboard of the platform for LXTHON. Dmitry, thank you very much, and see you at the hackathon.
Thanks, Daniel, for having me. See you soon.
See you soon.